Hey guys, today we're going to show you how we did a patina paint job on our mountain bike. The first step to this was removing all the decals. I mostly just did that with a razor blade and some acetone. The next step was disassembling the bike. I'm not going to go into detail about how to do that in this video, but if you'd like to see that, leave a comment and let us know. Once the bike is fully disassembled, we took a fine grit sandpaper and scuffed up the paint. For this paint job, we were going to leave the blue of the original bike and just add the patina over top of it. Once the bike is scuffed up, we began painting. We used acrylic paint for this in ivory black, burnt sienna, and raw umber. For the brushes, we just used leftover brushes that we had from the motorcycle paint job we did not too long ago. Honestly, the rattier the better for a brush. If you use a really clean, fresh brush, it can be easier to leave a very obvious pattern. So you can do it, but if you have a leftover brush from something or want to stick some paint on it and rough it up beforehand, it's not a bad idea. To make the rust pattern, it's basically a layering process of paints. I usually start with a brown, I'll go over top of it with red, then I'll go over top of that with orange, and then I will finish it with a little bit of black. So those colors can vary depending on what color you want your rust tones to be, but the basic principle is going to be the same. You're going to layer light colors over your dark colors and then add a layer of black over your lightest color just to add some grit to it. Once you think you're complete with your layers, I would always suggest to keep going over it. The more layers you add, the more depth it's going to add. I probably went over these about 6 full times on each spot. One of my final steps is adding some drips to the rust. I find it gives it a really realistic effect. So what I did here is I took the lightest color we were using, which is an orange, and I super watered down the brush, and I simply squeezed the watered down paint onto the parts in which I wanted the drips to show. Here I'm doing it on the stand on my own. But here, Rich helped me and held the bike so that we could direct the drips better. I much prefer this method if you have someone to help you or make a stand that allows you to be able to do this better, especially for a bike with so many little bits and pieces. On the motorcycle, it wasn't quite as bad because I could target it a lot better. Our clear coat is Duplicolor Matte for wheels. This comes in a rattle can, so it's really convenient to use and it's very durable. After that, we reassembled the bike. We swapped some parts out, and that's about it. Hopefully you guys got something from this video. If you have anything that you could think of you'd like to see more on, we plan on doing a few more of these in the future, so let us know your thoughts and what we could show you that will help you out. Have fun doing this, guys.